Speak of the devil.
Man, shut down. Come on, party
Why you
over.
mad?
What you mean why I'm mad? Get inside, man. Over. Party over, man. Nut ass, man. Come on, man. Party over, man. Shut this nut ass.
Joseline Hernandez is a name many associate with drama, confidence, and boldness, especially through her appearances on the popular reality TV show Love and Hip Hop. For years, she was known as one of the most outspoken and fearless figures in the entertainment world. Her confidence, quick wit, and unapologetic attitude made her a household name. Yet, despite the glamorous lifestyle she showcased on social media, Joseline recently shared a personal and deeply emotional story that no one expected. Behind the glitzy photos and public appearances, she was enduring a nightmare that she had kept hidden from the public eye for a long time. In an emotional interview, Joseline revealed the shocking truth about the abuse she suffered at the hands of her fiancé, music producer Ballistic. What had seemed like the perfect relationship quickly turned toxic, spiraling into both emotional and physical abuse. This was the first time Joseline opened up publicly about the painful experiences she had kept to herself, shedding light on what truly occurred behind the scenes of their relationship. For the public, Joseline and Ballistic appeared to be the picture-perfect couple. They often attended public events together, posted loving photos on social media, and shared sweet messages to one another. To their fans, their relationship seemed filled with love and happiness, but as Joseline explained, the reality was far from what it appeared on the outside. Behind the flawless posts and the public displays of affection, there was a much darker, more complicated truth unfolding.
Man, come on, man. What you talking about? Let's go. What's wrong with you, man? Come here. Yo, stop. Yo, you think this a game, man? I'm not playing with her, man. Stupid ass, dumbass woman.
Joseline described how the abuse began slowly, almost unnoticed at first. Like many abusive relationships, it started with small arguments, often over trivial matters. Gradually, these arguments escalated, and Ballistic's temper would flare up, even over the most insignificant issues. Joseline initially brushed off these outbursts, attributing them to stress or misunderstandings. She told herself that it was just a temporary problem that they could work through together. After all, she had already faced plenty of drama on reality TV, so she thought this might be just another hurdle to overcome. But over time, it became increasingly clear that the situation was far more serious. Emotional abuse became a regular part of their relationship dynamic. Joseline explained how Ballistic would frequently belittle her with hurtful words, insults, and constant criticism.
What's wrong with you feeding somebody fruit? And then you telling the young boy, oh, don't tell nobody about what we did today, man. All this, man. Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you a nut, man. You're not an example. You a nut.
What's
You
wrong?
a nut ass broad. That's what the you are.
Are you kidding
Man,
me?
you disrespect me. I told you, treat me like a king.
What?
You don't disrespect me, man.
He would lash out at her over minor things, and Joseline began to feel worthless and insecure. The verbal attacks took a toll on her, making her question her own worth. Like many victims of emotional abuse, she began to isolate herself, losing her sense of self in the process. The emotional abuse wasn't the only problem. As time went on, the situation took a terrifying turn. The abuse escalated from emotional to physical violence. Joseline recalled a particularly frightening incident when Ballistic physically assaulted her. The details of that moment were painful to share, but Joseline made it clear that the experience left her feeling broken, scared, and trapped. "I didn't know who I was anymore," she said. "The man I loved, the man I trusted, was no longer the person I thought he was. He was a stranger who could hurt me." The physical abuse was a turning point for Joseline. She felt a deep sense of shame and fear. Not only was she terrified because of the violence, but she was also afraid of how others would react if they learned the truth. As a public figure, Joseline knew that revealing her abuse could destroy her image. She feared judgment, rejection, and the loss of everything she had worked for. Yet, despite the fear and shame she felt, Joseline made the courageous decision to speak out. Opening up about the abuse was not easy for Joseline. Like many victims of domestic violence, she struggled with guilt and self-doubt. She questioned whether she was doing the right thing by exposing the truth. But over time, Joseline realized that remaining silent would only keep the cycle of abuse going. Not only for her, but also for others who might be suffering in silence. Her decision to speak up was an act of bravery, not just for herself, but for anyone who might be trapped in an abusive relationship. In her interview, Joseline stressed the importance of recognizing the signs of abuse and seeking help. She spoke directly to those in similar situations, encouraging them to break free and ask for support. "You don't have to suffer in silence," she said. "You are worthy of love and respect. No one should ever make you feel small or hurt you." Joseline's story has sparked a larger conversation about abuse, both physical and emotional, in relationships. It has become a conversation about how the culture of celebrity can often prioritize image and public perception over the real, painful truth of what's going on behind closed doors. Her journey has reminded us that domestic violence can happen to anyone, regardless of their status, wealth, or fame. No one is immune to the damaging effects of abuse, and the scars it leaves behind can be deep and lasting. Joseline's story has opened people's eyes to the fact that even the most glamorous public figures can be victims of violence, making it clear that no one should ever suffer in silence. Now, Joseline is focused on healing. She is taking the necessary steps to rebuild her life and regain her sense of self. While she continues her recovery, she remains dedicated to using her platform to raise awareness about domestic violence. She knows that by sharing her story, she can help others who might be going through similar situations find the strength to leave and seek the support they need. Joseline's message is powerful and clear: no one deserves to be abused. Her story is one of pain, yes, but it is also one of empowerment. It shows that even in the darkest of times, it is possible to find the courage to speak out, heal, and start over. Her decision to share her truth serves as a reminder to everyone that it is possible to reclaim your life and your narrative, no matter how difficult or painful the journey may be. Through her honesty, Joseline has become a voice for survivors of abuse. She has reminded us all that abuse, in any form, should never be tolerated. Everyone deserves a life free of fear and pain. By speaking out, Joseline has not only freed herself from her past, but also helped others find the courage to take control of their own lives. Her story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of reclaiming one's life after abuse. In the end, Joseline Hernandez has proven that even in the midst of the most painful experiences, it is possible to find hope, healing, and strength. She continues to inspire others with her bravery and resilience, showing that no one ever has to stay in an abusive relationship and that help is available. Her message is one of survival, empowerment, and hope for those who feel trapped in similar situations.